people romanticize reinventing yourself, reinventing your life. They make it seem like it's all sprinkles and rainbows. And baby, let me tell you. So I just want to kind of hop in, give you a little shake up, sis. Maybe comfort your neck just a little bit and get you on your way, okay? Because baby, it's not always everybody else. It is definitely you sometimes, okay? Hey, what is up, everyone? I'm Valerie Crab. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you part of the family here on YouTube. And if you are returning, hey girl, hey, welcome back to another video. I am going to be so completely real with you all. Like, my birthday just passed, okay? I turned 36, and you already know, like, once you turn, well, for me, let me speak for myself, girl. Let me not speak for you, okay? I'm only gonna speak for myself, but every year I kind of go into like reflective mode, and I'm like, what do I like about my life? What do I want to change? Like, all of these things, right? So I've been in reflective mode. I don't want to stay the same year after year. I want to definitely grow and evolve. And also, you want to kind of go like on a little reset or a little reinventing yourself journey, because sometimes you just got to pop out and let them know, like, girl, that was the old me. This is the new me. You don't know her, okay? And so I shared with you guys in a previous video 35 things I've learned in my mid 30s. One of the lessons that I shared with you all is that it's not always them, sometimes it's me. And I told you guys that I would do a sit down video on it. So here we are. Because at the end of the day, when you go on a reinventing yourself journey, one, it's ever going, okay? Especially if you want to continue to grow in life, there's always going to be room for improvement. And two, people romanticize reinventing yourself, reinventing your life. They make it seem like it's all sprinkles and rainbows. And baby, let me tell you, when you get down to self actualization, self realization, self awareness, or whatever, that's the hard part, okay? When you really got to do a deep dive, okay? And you got to figure out what is it that you don't like about yourself, what ways you can improve, how you show up, how you behave, all the things. Girl, that could be daunting. That's the not so cute part of reinventing yourself, but it has to be done. So, I'm going to share with you 3 ways on how to become more self aware, things you can do. And you already know it's going to be quick because it's a Wednesday video. So, I just want to kind of hop in, give you a little shake up, sis, maybe comfort your neck just a little bit and get you on your way. Okay. So, the first thing is stop playing the blame game. It is time out for blaming others. I've checked my analytics and everyone here is grown, but majority of you, okay, are 25 and up. So baby, most of us are like grown here, okay? Grown, which means that it is past time to take accountability for our actions. So stop blaming others for things that are going wrong in your life. Baby, it's you. What have you done? What could you be doing better? For instance, when you're always coming up with excuses about, like, oh, I would have been on time had it not been for traffic. Oh, I would travel more if my job paid me what I'm worth. Or my absolute personal favorite that I used to say all the time is, my life wouldn't be so much in shambles if I had help around here. Girl, we're gonna do a cute little activity, okay? So you can do this in your phone or you can do this on pen and paper. I am a pen and paper girly. I have my pen and paper right here. First of all, you're gonna have to get alone by yourself, okay? When you're doing self reflections, you need the house to be quiet, okay? So Boo can be doing their thing, and those kids need to be asleep or out of your hair so that you can really dig deep, tap in, and hear your thoughts and everything like that, okay? So I want you to write down whatever excuse you have for not hitting the goal or for not being exactly where it is that you want to be in life. Write all of those excuses down, anything that you can think of. And I also want to encourage you to make this a running list that you can go back to in the future. And just as you think of these excuses that pop up, just write them down or keep a running tab in your notes section. Next, I want you to hold yourself accountable and come up with a solution or come up with what you could have done to prevent this thing, right? So if you're always blaming traffic for the reason why you're always late, what could you do better? What could you do better? Could you set out your clothes the night before? get ready a little bit earlier, or maybe even check the traffic and see like what is the traffic flow like so that you can start being on time to places. Also, in terms of my job doesn't pay me enough money, can you get a side hustle? Have you researched affordable ways to travel? Like, because there are tons of videos that tell you like this is an affordable way to travel. Have you done that? Have you looked into these things? Also, for me, what I had to do personally is take a beat, okay? Take a beat, because at the end of the day, yes, I do have help. One, my husband helps me all the time. The kids always do what it is that they need to do. And I know for a fact that my mom and my sister have my back, right? So I had to take a beat and just really sit down and, like, okay, so you never have help. You're always doing things by yourself. Like, girl, be easy. Stop the lies, okay? Am I articulating the way I want my family, friends, kids to show up and to help me, right? Because they may be helping me, but it may not look the way I want it to look. Am I articulating that? Because it's not fair for me to think that, oh, they should just know what it is that I want them to do. Nobody in my life is a mind reader, and neither are you, sis. So you need to articulate how it is that you want your family to help you. So, what is it that you can be doing? Because, baby, it's not always everybody else. It is definitely you sometimes, okay? Number two, and this is a big one, but be open to constructive criticism. So, when I say be open to constructive criticism, you have to be open to change, you have to be open to growth. So, if you've ever caught yourself saying, like, it is what it is, and that's just how I am, and can't nobody change me, take it or leave it, sis, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, but that type of mentality is keeping you stuck. That type of mentality is super stagnant. It's keeping you right here. You're literally not changing, and you're showing up the same way day after day, month after month, year after year. And you sit here and you wonder, why is my life not changing? Why am I not noticing anything different? Why is this year looking the same as last year? Well, it's because you have a stagnant mindset. Whenever you're not open to growth, open to change, open to doing something different, you're literally staying the same. You're flatlined in the best way possible because you're still living. But you know what I mean? You're literally not growing. There's no growth. And so you have to be open to constructive criticism and to change. Now, I had this bad, okay? Because hey, y'all already know how I am. Have you said that before? Because I used to say it all the time. But now I had to sit back and think like, you know what? I have people in my life that I love and I know that love me, that I trust and that I know have my best interest at heart. And if multiple of them are saying the same thing or having the same complaint about me, oh, sis, it must be me. This is a me thing, not a them thing, because it's not just one person saying it. It's multiple people having the same complaint. So think about that as well. Evaluate that as well. Do you have a friend or a family member or your partner, your kids, or whatever that have the same complaint about you? That's like, girl, you're always snapping. You're always late, wasting our time. You're always this, and that. And it's coming from different ways, but it's the same thing. Sis, it's you, not them. And be open to that change. Be open to that growth. Be open to constructive criticism, because those people, especially if you know them and they have your best interest at heart, they love you, you love them, not those haters and not the little naysayers, but the people that you know have your best interest at heart, believe them. They're here to improve your life, and maybe you need to do something about it, okay? And number three, you have to actively shift your mindset, which means that you need to be intentional about the thoughts that are coming into your mind, right? No, you cannot just never have negative thoughts. I still have negative thoughts, and I have been at this thing for a very long time. However, one of my favorite affirmations is a Lil Wayne lyric that says, I have mind control over mind control, which simply means that I control my mind. It does not control me, right? And basically, as I get negative thoughts, I actively shift them into a positive one. I do not allow them to spiral out of control. Now, this is a practice that I have been doing for a while now. Okay, I've been at this thing since like 2017, and it does take time. It's basically like exercise, you have to actively work at it every single day. And like when you first get into your workout era or your running girl era, you're like, oh, girl, I'm about to crush this mile. I'm going to run a mile. And it may take you like 30 minutes to run a mile, which is cool. But it took you 30 minutes. And you may mindfully be like, you know what? I literally want to get this down to 10 minutes. And so, you may start to run and get better and get better. And then you're down to 20 minutes. And then you're down to 15 minutes. And then 12. And then boom, you've hit your goal, 10-minute miles. And it's kind of like that. Like you have to actively work on it. Now, in the same breath, if you don't continuously go running or be active, the time that it takes you to run a mile is what gonna increase, right? Because you lost some stamina. You haven't been actively working those muscles, right? The same thing goes when it comes to shifting your mindset. I am so big on shifting your mindset. I'm probably going to talk about it in every single video that I upload because I have seen and lived firsthand the power of shifting your mindset from negative to positive and how it can literally shift the trajectory of your life if you actively work on it. Yes, just like exercise, you're going to be fatigued in the beginning. You're going to feel like it's not working. You're not going to feel like you're seeing results. But at the end of the day, once you continuously work on it, you will be like, oh, wow. I'm noticing these negative thoughts more quickly. I'm noticing that I'm not allowing myself to spiral. I'm noticing that I'm having more positive thoughts because I'm constantly reworking my brain and the things that I'm thinking. Y'all, we have so many thoughts every single day. And if you're just letting them go all willy nilly, you are not in control of your mind. And that is not a way of being self-aware. You're not being self-aware because you're not knowing what's going on in your brain. You're just letting all these thoughts come in as you are feeding yourself whatever you're reading, feeding yourself things from social media, feeding yourself things from what you hear on the radio, from random conversations in the background, from whatever you're consuming on TV. All of these things are playing a role in how your brain is operating. And then also, let's not even forget about childhood and what was poured into us or not poured into us during childhood, and like all of those thoughts too. Like, you have so much going on in your mind, in your brain, and if you don't work on it, it's going to take you wherever it wants you to go. And 9 times out of 10, that is not in a good place. It's in a negative place. It's not going to be a positive place. So you have to be open to working on this and actively doing it every single day. Like, it's not going to stop. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to stop. It's inevitable for negative thoughts to stop. But are you going to have them as often? Hopefully not, because I don't anymore. I'm just sharing with you guys what has worked for me. But I've been working at this for so long. You can't give up. You can't just, oh, this isn't working. It's not doing what I wanted to do, and then stop. You have to keep going. You have to constantly work. You have to be consistent. And that's the thing that everybody say they want to do, but then at the end of the day, they're not it. So do you really want it or not? That's the question at the end of the day. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share with a friend, girl. Share with a friend, cousin, mama, whoever that you feel would benefit from this video. If you know that they need to reinvent themselves, change their lives by becoming more self-aware, share this video. And also, it really, really helps my videos go further in YouTube land when you share them, when you like, when you comment. So, and it also shows me that you really enjoy these types of videos. So, girl, if you want me to keep them coming, make sure you let me know. Okay, thank you so very much again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.